going.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice?
Cannonball.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2, Taken. Starring Liam Neeson. New York City, 3 years ago.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Oh, that's my jacket I'm wearing.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some
Wow.
coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Oh, I'll look around first. Oh, that really is some bad weather. But we have a really nice apartment. Well, the view isn't the best, but... The Human Island. Ew. Snowy hills. Believe change. Mom's survival guide. Oh shit, she wants children. Newton principle. And more snowy hills. We have a picture of a building in New York while living in New York. More pictures of New York. Who does that? I'm not putting up any pictures of Tübingen, no matter how good it looks.
Hey, handsome.
Oh.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
Oh, those are her pictures. Maybe then it makes sense. Oh, I really do look handsome, and I can't just walk onto this chair to look at this picture. And then I can walk on the table. And then I can destroy this plant. And then I can walk right through the computer screen and onto your shots. Let's see how beautiful they turn out now. What are those? Notes? I want to kick your camera, but I can't. Wow. Ring ring. Another QR code. Please someone scan it. I don't have an app on my Don't forget to make clips, Mr. Ibisevic. That way we can all laugh at them later. Alan Wake, Return to Sender. Alan Wake, what I can't forget. Alan Wake, Alex Casey. Alan Wake, The Things That I Want, and Alan Wake, The Fall of Casey. Pick up manuscript page. And now? I don't want to examine that. Why did he... Oh, it's for... I get it. For those, it was probably this one.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Yeah, I'll do a clip if it's funny or badass. Or if the timing is nice, like when I said I'm gonna be attacked from behind and then suddenly there were the 3 guys. If you make a good clip and it's good enough, so I put it into my
Coffee's on.
Shut up. my YouTube stream highlights video, then I will credit you with your name, so. And then you might get as famous as me with my 5 viewers too. So, the more clips you make, the higher the chance they'll get featured. Can I just leave her? Yeah, maybe you...
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Oh, that's
On
her.
occasion, I can perform all
office.
sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Now that...
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Oh, no, that's not a badass, I'd say. Okay, let's look at those cover
These look
mockups.
really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
What?
Alan!
Hello?
Alan! Please check the fuse box!
I'm standing here, you don't
Right
have to
here.
scream.
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
You want me to turn the lights on? How do I do that? Can you tell me? How do I turn the lights on? Honey? Honey? Honey?
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
That's what she said.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
How you like that?
Okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't
Like
worry.
that big shadow
I'll
on
just
the
break
wall?
out the candles.
Mm.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Oh. You already did a clip, great. I'm not sure if I can see it now.
Mr. Wick?
I have
Any
to watch it later.
nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
You can post it in the chat, I think, so I can
Mr. Wick,
see it.
how you feeling?
Perfect.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Okay.
Mr. Wick, we're done here.
Now that's a
If it
deadass.
gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Who are
I'll
you?
let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker,
Who?
is waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
Sarah.
I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Sarah. Oh, that's a
I'm
nice.
sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I've caught a lot of them in Stardew Valley, though. Largemouth bass trout.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
I can't see it in chat now, but I can watch it later, probably, if I go into the list where all my clips are. Can I?
You're good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to talk to you.
Yeah, shut up, old man. Okay, it looks like I can't see the clip yet.
The sheriff wanted to see you.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay, I can see it. It's in the list, but not in the chat. I'll check them out later. Okay. Riff. E-riff. Her if. Sure, sheriff. Oh. Can I get into here? I wanna get. Oh, I can. Come on. Knock it down. Knock it over. You can do it, Mr. Wake. Shit, I can't do it. Dunk. Shh, I don't want to talk to her yet. Who's missing?
Thank you for
I
testing
can't.
the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure
Come
to
on.
take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Okay.
Have a nice day now.
Very
Hey,
good. I'll come back later on to
the lady from the
just
diner.
in case.
Mr. Wake,
Bye.
the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, I know, but don't tell me
That
again.
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Okay,
She'd
shut
fit
up,
right in
please.
where I come from.
Closed. Manuscript page.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I'll be right back. Okay, honey, I'm home. Wait, that's what I said when I went in that New York episode. That's what I said when I came back home.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Maybe Stucky is stuck somewhere.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Don't talk to me like that. Okay, yeah, thank you. I want to read the cat one. Have you seen this man disappeared on 06-20-00-27. Identifying features. Knack for winning contests. What? Missing Richard Bach, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip. Overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you see them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-99932. Thank you. Ambulante. Okay, I guess I have to go in there. Sarah Breaker. Sheriff.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk.
How do you know
Battery
it's
was
me?
dead. It's charged now.
Okay.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I
Unknown
need to take this.
caller.
Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Yeah, you
I
can
need
shut
to get
up.
some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Okay.
They don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
I'm over here. You want some lights?
Hey! Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Can you turn around?
Cops,
This week.
they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Nope.
I told him, oh yeah.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay. Oh, he's singing. He's not singing. Drunk people sound like they're singing to me.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Yeah, we'll go there soon. Oh god, stop lagging, game. What the fuck? First we're listening to the radio.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Americans. The music is so
told me to
awesome.
find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Shut
There was
up.
something for me in an
Shut
abandoned
up.
car.
Okay. The guitar sounds better than her singing. Focus. Yeah. How did it get there though? Damn. We're here now.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall in the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
She's mine now, John.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me.
Classic
I'm at
Barry.
the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go.
Oh shit.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Who's that? Who's that guy with the sheriff there? Hey, mister. How are you? Oh, shit.
The lighter is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness, the way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
The TV died. It's smoking. What the fuck? Wasn't that bad?
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wade?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like
Oh.
to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Take it easy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Fuck you.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I love Barry. He's the best.